Dear class 5 students, we are going to start up a new lesson with a new technique, and let's try our best to do this technique in a very good way. Okay, so today we are going to learn in a way where I'm going to teach you through the recording, and you people are going to learn through e-resource. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, yeah, welcome to our class. I'm your computer science teacher, Sri Devi, and I'm going to start up with a lesson number 2, data devices. Data devices. We can divide this lesson in two parts. One is about input and output devices, which we learn in class 4 itself, and in this lesson in class 5 we are just going to go with two more addition, the touch screen and the graphic tablets and all. So let's learn about those things in this data devices, input and output devices part. Dear students, let's start. Let's know about computer peripherals. What is a computer peripheral means? A computer performs various operations with the help of input, memory and output devices. All these devices together are called as computer peripherals. Yeah, so we know this definition, but what is this devices means? Devices are the things, the objects we are using to give information into the computer, then storing it, then getting the information from the computer. The things, the devices means things like mouse, keyboard, a monitor, yeah, USBs, yeah. So all these are called as devices that we are using. So all combination of input device, memory unit and output devices all together are called as computer peripherals. As I told, we have studied about this input devices in our class 4 itself. Yeah, let's again revise this portion and let's know more about this input device. What are input devices? The devices through which data and instruction are fed into the computer are called as input device. That is, when we are giving some information, I want to type something in the computer, I use some object, that is our keyboard, or I want to click something on the screen, so I just use my mouse. So these keyboard, these mouse, these are called as input devices through which I give data. Data means what is that? If I want to do some addition of two numbers, I type 30 plus 40. Yeah, this after this I have to use my keyboard to give this data into the computer. That is feeding data into the computer, and the object used for this feeding or giving information into the computer, that is called as input device. An input device converts data and instruction into electrical signals that can be recognized by the computer. When I'm typing something in the keyboard, these keyboards, what we are saying now, the information like when I type T, F, G and all, these letters, these alphabets are converted into electrical signal, and that signals will be recognized by the computer. So this computer, especially we are using keyboard for entering these data, and this is the direct way, enter directly into the computer. Using keyboard we can enter directly into the computer. And if I'm using a mouse, I use it as a pointing device used to point and select options on the screen. Here students, let's go with our two new input devices in class 5. Okay, let's know about graphic tablet and the touch screen. In class 4 we will studying about some of the input devices. I think you people remember that. Yeah, the common one, keyboard, is the most important input device. Then if we just go with the pointing device, our mouse was the common one. Yeah, same like that we were learning about scanner, digital camera, joystick and trackball. Yeah, so these things were studied in class 4. Now here we are going to know about what a graphic tablet is. Yeah, what is a graphic tablet? A graphic tablet is an input device that enables the user to draw images by hand, similar to the way a person draws images with a pencil on a paper. It consists of a flat surface on which the user may write a word or draw an image using a special pen called as stylus. We normally use it for some of our smartphones. We use a small pen. Yeah, we try to use that pen for drawing on that. Even we take that whenever we are free, we just try to draw some of the other images, right? Same like that, this graphic tablet is little bit different to that of a normal tab or a smartphone. Yeah. Here what happens is the image, generally what we are drawing on this graphic tablet, does not appear on the screen. It will be connected to the computer, and whatever you are drawing now, that will be displayed on the monitor screen. So this graphic tablet is the image, whenever you are drawing an image, the image generally does not appear on the tablets itself, but it is displayed on the computer monitor. And the graphic tablets are commonly used by these types of expensive graphic tablets are used by artists, illustrators and graphic designers. Even we can, if we just check out, even the architects will be using this because they want to plan their drawings. Yeah. Cartoonists, when they want to draw something, whenever they imagine, they put it, instead of putting that in a paper, they start using these graphic tablets to save their images. And you people can also try this if you get a chance. Yeah, let's know about touchscreen. I think you people know about this touchscreen, right? Yeah, we are normally using in our smartphones. You have touched and you have taken the informations, right? Yeah. So what is a touch screen is? A touch screen is a computer display screen that recognizes touch input. A user interacts with the computer by touching the word or the picture on the screen. If you want to click one information, you want to use your mobile phone, you want to click like you want to talk to someone, you just click the phone button and all the contact lists come, and to whom you want to speak, you just speak it out, right? Same like that, where these touch screens are commonly found. We can see these touch screens in outside also, right? Not only in our mobile phone. So where we can see this, we can see this in ATMs, automated teller machines. I think you all remember, right? Papa will be going to the ATM and he will be pressing some buttons, and automatically he will be pressing some of these screens, and automatically he can withdraw the money, right? And we can use this in the tablets also, that is your tab. Whenever you're using for games, you just take that, you swap it up, you open it, you double click it. So you have explored this touch screen experience in a very good way. Not only in our tablet, even in railway stations, in airport terminals, we can just check the arrival and departure of our train, our flight. Yeah. So some of the information centers, they have kept it in such a way that it is a touch screen operation, and they have the passengers, they have to just go and check it out. No need to ask anyone. They can touch and they can check which flight is on which time, whether it is on time or it is a delayed one. Yeah, whether it is a check-in time and all. So all these inquiries can be used in the automated touch screen information center. If we go to hospital, even in hospital we can see that the tokens are now issued in the touch screen process only. You have to just press that touch screen and you just press it, the token comes, and the same way you can get it into your record of hospital records. Let's know about what are output devices. The devices that are used to get the output from a computer are called as output devices. So in this list, if we check out our monitor is the main one, right? So this monitor is called as VDU, Visual Display Unit. If we take it, the next one as the speaker also gives out the voice from the computer. So this one is an output device. So next one comes our headphone. We can hear what the sound is in the computer, the music, whatever we want to listen. We can even wear our headphone and we can listen to the music. The sound is coming out from the computer and we are getting through the headphone. So that is an output device. If we take projector, the light, what is on the screen, exactly what is on our monitor screen, can be projected on the the wall or the screen, projector screen, and we can show. Example is your auditorium. When we go to auditorium, we see the projector connected and what the teachers will be asking the questions, right? So the projector displays from the computer to the screen outside, that is projecting the monitor screen on a large space, right? So next one is our printer. Whatever information we see on the computer can be taken as a copy. We take it as a hard copy. What we see on the monitor is called soft copy, and what we take it out on a printout, that is called as hard copy. So these things are called as output devices like VDU, speaker, headphone, projector and printer. Now let's know about visual display unit, VDU. It is an output device. We all know that now. A visual display unit, VDU, is similar to a TV screen and can display both text and graphic images. Whatever we are typing and whatever we are drawing or we are having a picture, all those will be shown in the visual display unit, that is our monitor. The output shown on the video is called as soft copy, because we can just touch the screen but we cannot take out what is on the screen, right? So that one, just we can see that information on the screen, so that is called as soft copy. Yeah, a VDU is also known as monitor. That is the main one, right? A monitor is the one, normally we know that as a monitor only. But the exact name is visual display unit. The size of this monitor is measured diagonally. Diagonal, that is, you can see the red line. We have to measure the screen. We cannot measure it straight. We have to measure the screen diagonally, and that will be the size of our TV screen or otherwise our monitor screen. Yeah, it will be 11 inches, 14, 19, 24, yeah, and so on. Even these days we are using the TV as one of the smart TVs are connected to the computer, and that any larger screen like 50 inches, 70 inches also can be kept as a monitor screen. Okay, so visual display unit, first one, it is also known as the monitor. Yeah, the next one, the measurement. Measurement, if you want to measure the monitor, it has to be measured diagonally. Length, diagonal in length of the screen, it has to be measured by the diagonal length of the screen. Okay. The next output device what we are going to see is our printer. We have seen printer, we are using printer. Yes. So what is a print? What a printer is? A printer provides output in a permanent readable form on the physical medium like paper or transparent films and all. Yeah. The printed output is called as hard copy. There are two types of printer. One is called as impact printer. The other one is called as non-impact printer. Now let's know about impact printer. In an impact printer, a print head strikes an ink ribbon, which in turn strikes the paper to make a mark on the paper. This means that there is a mechanical contact between the print head and the paper, and when it is printing, it strikes on the paper and it creates an impression on it. And still few examples for this impact printer are dot matrix printer, daisy wheel and line printer. If we take in usage now, I think we are using dot matrix printers, and these printers or how it works is the print head contains a number of pins and it may be arranged in a vertical order. As the print head moves in the back and forth motion across the paper, some of the pins are pressed against the ink ribbon to form the pattern of dots. on the paper. It can print multiple copies also. When we are making this printout, when we are using this print, it is not necessary that it has to take only one print. It can create at the same time, it comes with 2 or 3 papers together, and like a carbon copy we can use this one. If we check where it is used is in hospitals. If we go, there will be 3 slips, one in white color, one in pink, and one in yellow color, like that. Yeah. And when we go to hospital, doctor's place, we give one slip, pink color slip, to doctor, and the other slip we will be giving to the blood test place and all, right? So this carbon copies is same information will be printed, everything will be there, and this will be created having 3 copies, and we can use it in different places. So why it is used as like multiple copies at the same time. Yeah, it is used for printing receipts or bills, like that, and it is not kept for a long time. It is only for the clarity of this printer will be low in quality. Yeah, and the printer, when it is printing the paper now, it will be little noisy also. There will be a creaking noise when it is printing across the paper. Okay. Nowadays even it has been replaced, but still if we check in few of our hospitals, we will be having this, because this is a temporary basis printing we are doing, and it is low in cost. So few hospitals still have this dot matrix printer. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, in non-impact printer, there is no mechanical contact between the print head and the paper. The examples of the non-impact printers are inkjet and laser printer. We normally use this inkjet and laser printer in our daily life these days. Yeah. What is an inkjet printer is all about? In an inkjet printer, the print head sprays extremely small droplets of ink on the paper to form the desired character or image. It is faster and has a better quality printout than the dot matrix printer. However, the printout has a tendency to smear if it gets wet. In case of a laser printer, a laser beam produces an image of the desired character on the drum, that is called as roller, and this roller is pressed through a powdered ink called as toner. The toner strikes to the part of the drum that were hit by the laser beam. Finally, the characters are transformed to the paper through a combination of heat and pressure. If you check out, the paper will be little warm when you are taking out from the printer. A laser printer is very fast and produces high quality printout. Not like inkjet printer, when it gets wet, it starts smear, right? But in laser printouts now, the paper will be kept for a long time. We can file it for a very long time, and it will be safe and preserved. Okay, so this is the cost of this printer is comparatively more than the inkjet printer, because the cost of the ink is cheaper than the toner. Toner is little expensive. So in home, for the regular use, we go with inkjet printers because we have to do only the project works and all. But in office, in schools, where they want to keep the printouts for a long time, they use this laser printer. Dear kids, let's review the portion what we have covered till now. Computer peripherals, input device. In that we have seen graphic tablet and touch screen. The output device. In output device we saw about visual display unit and printers. So this is the first part of our computer science lesson, data devices. Okay, we have one more portion, one more part, that is part 2, memory unit. So dear kids, till what we have seen till now, please revise the portion from your textbook. We will meet you again in the next part. Okay, prepare yourself, my dear kids. All the best.